Death of a Salesman is a 1949 stage play written by the playwright Arthur Miller. The play premiered on Broadway on February 1949, running for 742 performances. It's a two-act tragedy set in late 1940s Brooklyn, told through a montage of memories, dreams, and arguments of the protagonist, Willie Loman, a traveling salesman who is despondent with his life and appears to be slipping into senility. The play addresses a variety of themes, such as the American dream, the anatomy of truth and infidelity. It won the 1949 Pulitzer Prize for Drama and Tony Award for Best Play. It is considered by some critics to be one of the greatest plays of the 20th century. The play is included in numerous anthologies. Since its premiere, the play has been revived on Broadway 5 times, winning 3 Tony Awards for Best Revival. It's been adapted for the cinema on 10 occasions, including a 1951 version by screenwriter Stanley Roberts, starring Frederick March. In 1999, New York critic John Lahr said that with 11 million copies sold, it was probably the most successful modern play ever published. Background: the genesis of the play was a chance encounter between Miller and his uncle, Manny Newman, a salesman who he met in 1947 in the lobby of a Boston theater that was playing All My Sons. Writing in a critical study of the play, author Brenda Murphy observed that Manny lodged in his imagination and created a dramatic problem that he felt compelled to solve. Miller later recounted that when he saw Manny in the theater, I could see the grim hotel behind him, the long trip up from New York in his little car, the hopeless hope of the day's business. Without acknowledging Miller's greeting or congratulating him on the play, Manny said, "Buddy is doing very well." Buddy was Manny's son, and Manny saw Miller and his older brother as running neck and neck with his 2 sons in some race that never stopped in his mind. When visiting Manny in his youth, Miller felt gangling and unhandsome, and usually heard some kind of insinuation of my entire life's probable failure. Seeing him again in Boston, Manny seemed to the playwright to be absurd, so completely isolated from the ordinary laws of gravity, so elaborate in his fantastic inventions, yet so much in love with fame and fortune that he possessed my imagination.